Welcome guys, Brandon here from Terminated Gaming. Once again, we're back on World of Warships with another replay, this time at Tier 5? Yes, Tier 5 with the War Canoe, the mighty Okhotnik. I'm also divisioned up once again with Evil and 9029. 90 in his Okhotnik as well, and Evil in his Hill. He, doesn't really matter the maps in this, it's a Tier 4 and 5 game. Doesn't really matter very much. This is just go have some fun as your final battle of the day. Go kick some seals. But on this map makes it really easy for Okhotnik because we don't really have anywhere else that we need to go besides the middle of the map. Okhotnik's a really long boat. It has, I believe it's 7 130mm guns, single mounts, all straight down the center of the ship and all that. And then we also have 4 triple torpedo launchers with a 40-something second reload. So yes, quite lovely ship indeed. The mighty Okhotnik is. These 130mm guns reload really slowly, but they hurt. And they hurt. We'll leave it at that. 90 gets some really good hits with his 130mm guns. Me, not as much. He gets a lot better results with the guns. I get more results with the YOLO torpedoes. I turned my AA on here for the whole one. Look at that 1 TPS. Oh, 2, 4, 8, 6. Wow, we had some. The AA is really opening up there. Yeah, the AA is not good on these low tier boats. It's not supposed to be. It's a low tier boat. Here I'm gonna flood this gap with some torpedoes, 4.5 kilometer torpedoes, and I'm also gonna reverse because I'd rather have 90 be the first one to get hit. And granted, at this range, these torpedoes are gonna die out before that smoke screen. So, fortunately for whoever's in it, unfortunately for us who launched them. I think the Hill's torpedo range is better, so in this situation, having the Hill there would have been fun. But they also did the same thing. They launched torpedoes against us, and it was no effect. The Rian's trying to come back in because I think the Hill is spotted here. Yeah, he's actively trying to go after the Hill. Polvolsky gets spotted here, so I'm going to open up with the 7 130mm guns and miss because that's what I'm good at. Smoke's gonna expire here, so 90 has AP loaded, so he bounces. We get 6 hits, 3,700 damage. These Russian guns hurt. They don't traverse really well, but I mean they hurt when they hit a target. We also have another ship here with us. It's the V-170, which they've all turned their focus onto. Which is nice. I'm glad when they decide that we aren't the priority targets anymore. Okhotnik's very dangerous, especially if you can get it down to its stealthiest at 5.7. This is a large ship with a lot of guns and torpedoes to beat 5.7 stealth. 90 here is still firing AP with his, as I think he's expecting the Kirov to come back. And against cruisers, this thing is unmatched. Its guns are impressive against cruisers. Get a decent hit against the Polvolsky there, set him on fire too. Took out his engine, I believe, as well. And here comes the Kirov. This is where I switched to AP without firing instead. But there's a lot of torpedoes that I still have to avoid. The V-170 is getting messed up here, as he should. He's getting really close. We only get 1 Citadel, 4 overpens against Kirov here. And I'm going to try to smoke up since Kirov is spotting for us. Can't get the rear turrets off there. But watch that Kirov's health. Oh yeah, there goes all of 90 Citadels for this boat. I fire here thinking, oh hey, I had him, and I didn't, so unfortunate. 90 gets him here, I believe with another Citadel. Okhotnik, like I said, not to be trifled with. This ship is very, very devastating at the ranges that it operates, even against cruisers. Yeah, cruiser got to outgun it quick and don't show broadside to it because its 130mm AP shells are going to wreck your day. Once again, I launched torpedoes into a smoke screen, but once again, the torpedoes will not have the range for said smoke screen. I took a shot at the corner, thinking he might have been there, but then RPF points elsewhere, like he's straight ahead in the end of his smoke screen, and there you see his shots coming out of the edge of it anyways. So if I really wanted to try to get him there, I would have shot closer to the beginning of the smoke screen. And I'm sitting here, it's like, okay, those don't have the range. Whatever's been launching these torpedoes don't have range against us. But I do spread the torpedoes out again in that smoke, just in the case that he decides that he wants to come and engage us. But there you can see the RPF saying he's leaving, or another destroyer has actually came back into the smoke, which could be the Podvolsky. Our Algerie, or however that ship's name is pronounced, the Tier 4 Italian battleship is actually pushed into the center here with us. So he's going to draw a lot of the fire for us, which is good because it'll keep things spotted and allow us to kind of unavoidable or unannounced come in or be. He's a distraction for us to push in. I'm trying to get turned around, but the turning circle radius of a boat this size is not great. If I really was thinking about it, I think I pop the speed boost here to quickly get the engine power to go and forward and backwards. But really, halting here is still fine because if the destroyers pop up, I can shoot them quick. Whereas if I try to get turned, I'm not going to get shots on these destroyers. But as you can see, the destroyers aren't lit, so it doesn't matter. Hit my speed boost here, and we're going to plow forward. Go help our battleship who's leading from the front. Podvolsky gets spotted here. I fire the front one gun that can clear, and I miss with it. I think we hear 90 fire from back there. Yep. And 90 didn't quite kill it, so I get the kill on it with 200 something health left. I start pushing forward here, get the guns, trying to turn them to the other side for this Nicholas, who's also has short range torpedoes. But also we have short range torpedoes as well. Nicholas is going to come around the corner. We're just going to lay into him with the guns real quick, do a bunch of damage. Took out his engine, so I cut the torpedoes. Launched 2 at him just to be safe. He gets hit by the first one. And then I launched torpedoes against the Congo. Of course, after I launched the torpedoes is when I checked to make sure I won't hit the friendly battleship. And from behind the battleship, I decided to start shooting at the Congo. Set the Congo on fire. Use the battleship as cover here as a walking shield. The Congo had HE loaded, and I believe he's actually trying to shoot us. So he shoots through the battleship to hit us, but he also hits the battleship as well. Get 5 torpedo hits against him to kill the Congo. Avoid the Minakaze torpedoes here, and begin to smoke up. This Miyogi he's not quite in, or he's just within our torpedo range. So I launched torps at him. But he's going to turn outward and avoid my torpedoes. So, sad day. Sad day for Okhotnik when your shells don't quite, or when your torpedoes aren't quite long enough range. But I have 10,000 health. I decided to come out of the smoke screen and just start shooting at him. He's not really caring about me anyways. Maybe see if I can get a fire or something. Something that gives me some continuous damage. Miyogi, I'm not doing as much with the HE as I was against the other ships. Might have should have switched to AP in this situation. Granted, it'd help if I also was hitting superstructure and not the side of the ship. I'm also kind of curious where this Minakaze is. He's actually not the RPF indicator in this situation. And that 10,000 health that I was talking about really quickly fades away when you get hit by a battleship HE. We've only lost 2 ships here, and they've lost 5 ships. And we're in the only cap that they did control at one point. 90, I think, is a little worse for wear than I am, and Evil's worse for wear than both of us, but Evil's out on the flank, and 90 and I pushed through the middle. At this point, I think I recognized, well, the fact that the Minakaze is now lit anyways, but this is where we have to start turning and engage that Minakaze, while I still have 90 in here as well. Because that means we have the 14 guns and only about 10,000 health between the two of us, but the 14 guns is what makes up for it. So we're trying to get into position. I was curious. I can't remember if the Minakaze actually outspots us, but I believe actually the Minakaze and us share the same, or close to the same, detection range. Notice the Minakaze is also running RPF, as am I. With the Okhotnik build, if you really want to really get into it, I recommend RPF. RPF with Okhotnik is great. Here the Minakaze is like real close when he comes up, and I was like, holy cow, I didn't expect him to be there. I just dump all the torpedoes against him. The turrets turn super slow in Okhotnik. Notice he also misses his torpedoes. Mine are going to barely miss him on the backside there. But well, by we, I mean 90 will get him with his next salvo there. Minakaze reacted too slowly to shoot back at 90 again here. Otherwise, he probably would have got 90 if he would have opened up against him sooner. Now that we are back here, the enemy Orion and Miyogi have still decided to continue charging towards us. The Miyogi has just chased us since we attacked him, and the Orion has just now noticed that we exist. 90 is out of smoke here because he doesn't have a superintendent, but I still had one. So I used that to my advantage to maybe farm a little bit extra damage against this Orion. But with the really slow shell fire because of the big guns, we're going to rack up a little bit of damage here and there. But the Orion has a large amount of turret space compared to superstructure when he's facing at us. So I'm going to not actually do a lot of damage to him. I think his superstructure is also damage saturated. But either way, going to fire at him. There's no way we really lose this match at this point unless they kill all of us. 40 seconds till a win anyways. Meanwhile, 90 got spotted by the Orion because he doesn't have any smoke left. I get a fire on the Orion, but 90, I do believe, actually gets to survive this match. For us, this match was 79,000 damage, 3 kills in our Okhotnik. We came top of the team, 1,700 base XP. 90 did survive. He got 1,100 base XP. One more than Evil when Evil gets 1,162. 3 of us being the top of the team at tier 5. Not very impressive, but hey, fun nonetheless. We did 79,000 damage, almost 36,000 of that came from the main battery. Only about 6,000 came from the AP. 42,000 damage in torpedoes against that cargo. And our fires only did 1299 damage. We killed the Congo, the Polvolsky, and the Nicholas. So, nothing spectacular there, but hey, it's a fun game. It's a fun boat to play as well. Okhotnik is a premium boat, so there's the final screen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, ratio. A rating would be much appreciated. I'll catch you guys most definitely on the next one. Peace out.
Shut up and sit down.